Hello, it's me again. This week has been pretty interesting in regards to game news. We just got the Switch 2 release, not, like a day or two ago. And then just before that, we got the State of Play from Sony, which had the fucking Marvel fighting game, so, that's pretty sweet. Um, and now we have Summer Games Fest, which is fucking almost 3.5 hours long. I'm not gonna watch every single thing. I'm just gonna skip forward to things I'm interested in because I don't I don't have it in me to watch something this long that probably has a bunch of shit I don't care about. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna be fast forwarding quite a lot depending on what's shown. And there's some things I know uh, about the showcase because as you can see, even in the fucking name of the title, it's like Resident Evil Requiem. But I saw a screenshot before I even saw the title for it here. I saw like a screenshot of a dude, and I was like, okay, Requiem. That's a name. And there's also Sega announced deals. I'm not sure if it was DLC characters, but just Sega characters for the new Sonic Racing game, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and it showed Miku, Joker, Ichiban. I don't know if they showed more. That's just from what I saw from one screenshot. So, and I don't know if they come with music or if they come with like a stage for each of them. Because I sure fucking hope so. I want to drive through Camarocho and shit. Um, yeah, and I think in the search bar when I typed in like Summer Games Fest, Deadpool showed up as one of the searches. So maybe Deadpool will be in here for something. I don't know. Um, I hope to see like maybe season 3 for Street Fighter 6, considering season 2 was announced last year at Summer Games Fest. So maybe that'll be the same thing here. Um, yeah, I don't really know what to expect. Maybe a teaser for FF7, Part 3. Um, Capcom All Stars. I don't fucking know. Now that Marvel Tokon's a thing, I'm just like, Capcom, you have a plethora of IPs at your disposal. Make a fucking fighting game just on your shit. Please, that'd be fucking sweet. Um, Trying to think of things that would be fucking that I would like to see. I don't know, new Mirror's Edge, even though that's probably a fucking a far gone dream. Maybe something on Kingdom Hearts 4, but I still have to fucking play 3. Oops. But hmm. I guess we'll just get into it now.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Oh, Dr. Pepper. Mm.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game
You wearing
Fest,
Tim's?
a
No.
showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all
FF7
for
in
joining us and
Fortnite.
giving us your time.
It already happened
And
in
special thanks
Apex.
to
Now
Dante.
do
I was
Fortnite.
reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We
Devil
have a
May
really fun
Cry.
show ahead.
Devil May
Over the
Cry.
next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
So we're gonna see more on Marvel Tokon? I still don't like that name, bro.
Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co.
I still gotta get repo at some point. Seems like a fun time.
Beloved franchises February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year.
I keep thinking he's wearing Tim's.
It is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. That's something to celebrate, but with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Yes! Yeah! Ah!
You think you're the harbinger? You might be.
It's called like Mortal Shell or something. Or is it new? I think that first character reminded me of Mortal Shell or whatever the fuck that game was called.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
Are they about to dap each other up?
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what? You're no god, but neither have they.
Yeesh. Oh, Mortal Shell 2. That guy got impaled, dude.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Bad feeling about this.
Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions.
Odina.
And we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Kojima was never at any of the Summer Game Fest before? Huh.
Great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS.
I'm not gonna really pay attention to this because I still gotta play the first one, and I don't want to get, you know, spoiler.
You know, on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Protest. Everyone, great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war.
This is actually a Venom game, y'all.
War found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Okay, Oren, relax. Damn. Chronicles Medieval.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise.
Let me see
Crossworlds
Miku.
brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Ooh, well that's how it looks like. Okay. Vanya. I'm still wondering why they didn't go for Kiryu first, then Ichiban. Unless they're holding off for later. Available. Okay, we got a date. Day 1.
September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
What up? You gave me a public beta?
I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team.
Yes.
You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking. So, you can race against all of your friends across all of the platforms.
Take that, Nintendo,
Lastly,
pussy.
I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today.
Beta?
Take a
Demo?
look inside of the travel ring.
Are we gonna see Movie Sonic before it got changed? Oh god. Oh, are they gonna show... Oh fuck.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
A new Tales of? I'm trying to think. What the fuck? Scarlet Nexus 2? Code Vein 2? Also, wasn't SpongeBob like... No, I'm not sure if it was confirmed, but like kind of hinted that SpongeBob was also coming to Sonic Racing Crossworlds. So I thought that was gonna be the one last thing, and then I fucking see Steve.
For others,
Is this Code Vein too?
it wounds.
Ew.
And for our world, it promises only oblivion.
You
Our
good?
hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this.
The Duskbloods.
If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins?
God Eater 0.
In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Code Vein 2 it is. Like, when did the first one come out? Like 2019? 2020?
was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Matchburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will,
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
and those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement
Or Troy
of
Baker.
another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Oh, D&D. Lord of the Rings. God, Game of Thrones. Yeah, okay, it is Game of Thrones. Jon Snow, what are you doing?
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
This is PC gaming. Console, console peasants, and he fucking pushed him.
This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies.
Jon Snow in Tekken 8. Confirmed. That'll be our Negan pick for Tekken 8. Game of Thrones. Oh shit.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era.
Atomic Heart 2.
The era of Atomic Heart 2.
Probably maybe I wasn't even quick enough on the draw to mute that before the song kicked in. Hopefully I don't get copyright striked. It's probably too late. That mech looks funny.
That's right, Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself.
Reboots incoming
When
game.
it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
The cube. The cube!
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there.
Atomic
They're constantly
Universe.
rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat-em-up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Beat 'em ups aren't really my thing, but it looks nice.
This is hell. Oh my word.
Onimusha time.
What is this place?
Now show him fighting a serve bot. Is that Kojiro Sasaki or something? Whatever his name is. Cortana then appears. Oh. It should have been a serve bot.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets. And this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
The tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
Alright, you little sick of fuzzy shit, show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform! Why are you even here? Don't waste my time!
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab, jab, jab.
Do the Dempsey roll! Do the Dempsey roll! Oh, oh. Felt that boxing.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics, I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle.
Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void. Try as I might to call their advance, 'twas all for naught. Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deign to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
The hero's tale begins with a trial. Mercy to the eve for Septimont this time.
A rat in the vessel. Such a
Next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where every
Mafia.
Out of world or out of words?
What British trailer? History and the different. What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business. Miss family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo? And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyages captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Faces you might have grown up with on Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today,
SpongeBob and Tony
I'm
Hawk.
thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
She still got the voice.
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to... Imagination! Go big, go burn!
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend.
Anyone's there that was there in person's like, fuck, I gotta wait to play this bitch.
In Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club needs Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
I sit at the front of the dinner table. My plate's full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of egg. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates. The garden is lush and warm. There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Boros, what the fuck? What is this attack called? Like roaring meteor cannon or something? Saitama, join Fortnite already, bro. Please. Seven Deadly Sins. I still gotta finish that fucking. I still gotta finish that fucking shit.
it's available today. This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongol Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
We find a way.
We altered the course of nature, unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Shovel Knight, Shovel Knight.
10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah. Okay.
Kyle Bossman.
Everyone?
What the heck?
Final Bossman. All right. Well, let's see what this says.
Red envelope. Joker and Smash.
Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things. Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, wait.
Okay, so Deadpool. Okay, so this is the Deadpool thing.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and dysfuncting with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
I don't care how high his walls are, or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took for me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do! Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Try not to fall asleep.
Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
Hero. Forever. And thing.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your
We will live on.
That fish guy looks chill.
Tella and the Guardians of the tree.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Gargoyles? No. Oh, fucking Scott Pilgrim. Oh, they're making a new Scott Pilgrim. Canadian icon himself.
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
I have some of those games. Oh, the crossover.
10 side personal to bond. Let's take a look.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen. Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time it's a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He's visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale. Best
Brilliant minifigure combinations. All right, next a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Danger. Reactor overload.
This feels bad.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient generations. Until Solstice, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
It's pretty ill, huh? Anything for clout. Yeah. Yeah. Some of them look like regenerators from RE4.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
I'm gonna say July.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Oh, July 1st. Oh, hey, I got the month right. Hey.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Mechanicals approaching.
We must now face a stark reality.
Realistic Pikmin.
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
"2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well.
DMC.
Please check this out.
DMC. 2001.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Resident Evil. Oh, 30. Oh, fucking 30. I was thinking 20. No, 25.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
Requiem.
ありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。
DMC's 25th anniversary next year.
最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、
Show me Leon.
バイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。
I need to
ありがとうございま
have
した。
Leon be the main character again, please. Please.
Glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Let's rumble.
What the fuck? Third Strike? Or is this the season 3 trailer? Give C Viper. Show me Q. Show me Q. Show me Q. Who the fuck are they? Ingrid. Oh my god, Ingrid. Oh god, no. That's 3. So we're gonna get one more. Sagat, okay. Yeah, Alex, fucking, yeah, yeah. When are they gonna add Q or fucking G to SF6, man? When I first saw Alex, I was like, is this SF6 or are they gonna fucking subvert expectations and be like, here's the SF3 cast specifically, but then fucking see Viper and I'm like, okay, this is season 3. Okay, so Sagat, Sea Viper, Alex, and who's the fourth? I already forgot. Sea Viper, Sagat, Alex. God, I can't believe I already forgot. My memory's fading. I already forgot who the fucking other character was. Ingrid. They're bringing Ingrid back for the first time. I think it's the first time she's been in a Street Fighter game. Mainline, anyways, I think. I could be wrong.
Wish list now.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends. What will it take to finally awaken you?
Digital Devil Saga.
Is the Wu-Tang Clan?
I don't know.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
Sonic, How exciting. Show me SpongeBob and Sonic Racing Crossworlds right now. I have that. I have a Switch too.
I took a bullet, I died, I came back. And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy. You still look a little unwell.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
He swore, he fucking swore. The walk off goes bad.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Is it Project Century or something new? Okay. Into the darkness I go. Ooh, that sidestep. Got him like a fish.
Mako. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Like a dragon. Stranger than heaven. That's the name. Project Century. Stranger. Stranger than heaven.
As Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you.
Resident Evil Requiem.
Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios. And we're proud
Leon,
of that.
goddammit.
But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again.
Capcom.
When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Show me Leon half naked. Yeah. Show me Han again. This was a screenshot I saw of the guy with the name Requiem. We can see Ashley. Wait, is that Ashley? No.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Damn.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Raccoon City to Police Department. February. Oh shit! Damn.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th.
So is Grace the main character of the game? Or is it going to be dual protagonist? Or...
That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. Okay. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next, with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
I figured the Q in Requiem was going to turn into a 9. Because I was trying to, like... Because for 7 and 8, they just had, like, the Roman numerals in, you know, the name to match the numbers for each title. So I was like, I don't see how that working for RE9. So when I heard the name Requiem, I'm like, well, if they just do a regular 9... and there's a Q, maybe, but at the same time I was like, maybe this is something, maybe this ain't RE9, maybe it's a side thing, but no, it is RE9, so that's cool. I'm interested to see more about it, because I'm just like, when they showed, like, the Federal Bureau of Investigations or whatever the fuck, I was like, is Leon gonna pop up because he works for the government at some point? Another interesting tidbit, when they announced Project Sentry and the guy had, you know, blue eyes, I was like, is that gonna mean something story-wise? And apparently it is. Now, the fucking title's called Stranger Than Heaven. What the fuck is it called? Yeah, Stranger Than Heaven. And I'm like, what does that mean? Shit. But I'm interested in that too, because RGG Studios make games I like. I like Yakuza games, buddy. So, yeah. You know, if I hadn't gotten, you know, if I hadn't gotten spoiled on RE9 and the Sonic Racing Crossworlds Sega characters, I would have been a lot more happy with the showcase, but I'm still happy with it regardless because of those things already being being showcased. And also the fact that we got a release date for Sonic Racing Crossworlds this September. So, like, over 3.5 months from now, so not too long of a wait. I'm wondering if they're going to do another, like, beta with all the changes, with all the feedback that they got, because I'm like, this could be better. There's just too much. It's too chaotic. You know, you need to. Having chaos is good, but too much of it just kind of feels like a drag. Yeah, so, you know, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, more info on Project Sentry, aka Stranger Than Heaven? Stranger of Heaven? Stranger Than Heaven, and RE9. So, which is kind of weird because, well, not really, but I was expecting RE9 to be at the State of Play and then having a further in-depth look at Summer Games Fest, but it's like, no, you're just going to reveal it at Summer Games Fest, which isn't that surprising now that I think about it, because it's like, hey, it's a big event. But you just showcase it there. And then show more at Gamescom, which is, I think, in August, I think. And also, I can't forget, we got Season 3 of Street Fighter 6, the Kenny Omega stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god. I wish we saw the characters, but maybe that's just too early. Probably too early if that's how they're showing it, considering Elena just came out, like, this week. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. So, yeah, I got some stuff that I liked out of it, so... You know, can't really complain that much, but I'm going to complain anyways because I'm a cunt. Yeah, I still got to upload. I have like 5 or 6 videos I still need to upload. The VF Direct, the latest State of Play, the Mario Kart World Direct from fucking a month and a half ago. And probably in like 1 or 2 videos from like 2-3 years ago that I never got around to uploading. Alright, bye!